What's going on, Sip? How y'all doing? Happy Juneteenth to y'all. Today is a day about positivity, about the emancipation of the slaves on June 19th in Galveston. And so what I want to talk about today is I didn't partake in any, I may go partake tonight, but I had to go to work today. I went to work today. Some other people that I work with were off, or not off, but anyway, so during my day at work today, since it's Juneteenth and everything that's going on, well, first of all, let me say this. Welcome to Sip, Smoke, and Share with Ronnie. This is a channel where it's unfiltered, unadulterated talk where you get a glimpse into my head and my thoughts, because I believe I think differently than a lot of people. And so what happened today on Juneteenth, I'm at work, whoop to whoop, right? Me and my assistant, me and one of the interns. So my safety guy comes, he's like, hey, boo-boo. Say, hey, you want to go to lunch? On me, my treat. Okay. So I said, well, let's go. We in the hood. Now I'm building a mental health facility over in the hood off of Little York and Homestead. So you know, if you're from Houston, you know that's the north side. That's, man, the police told me that they had more calls in this particular area about theft and calls and crime. So you can tell what kind of neighborhood we in. So telling my boy, my safety guy, he's like, hey, so we try to go to areas in the hood because, you know, like I know, you get your best food in the hood, whether it's Hispanic, Mexican, soul food, Asian food. Your best stuff is where you go in the hood. Just like if you go out of town or if you travel abroad, you get your best food not at the resort or the restaurant. Even though the food is good, you get your best food in the community where people live. So having said that, we went to a burger spot about 2 weeks ago when he was at my site. Great burger, just a little pricey. It was like almost $80 for 3 people. All right. For a burger spot in the hood. So today we go to this spot right over in the hood off of Homestead, woo woo woo, Cajun spot. Food is, yeah, I would have liked the food. So we get there, right? We get to this spot. We went to another burger spot, but it had been closed. I read the reviews, excuse me, but I didn't read like how current the reviews were. But they had a 4 out of 5 rating for Houston's best burger. We went to this spot, it was closed. So while we're sitting in the parking lot, my safety guy finds another spot and say, hey, you cool with this spot? I'm like, I think that spot is in the service there. He's like, nah, this spot is around the corner. I'm like, okay, well, let's go to it. So we get there, we roll up. It's 12:25. It's 12 o'clock, 12:10 when we get there. We fought around, we looking at the menu, we trying to decide what we want. Boom, we order what we want. I order pork chop sandwich, fried hard. Pork chop sandwich, bone in, fried hard. Just meat and bread, fried hard. In addition to that, give me the 8 shrimp, the shrimp basket. It comes with 8 shrimp and french fries or okra or rice. Give me the shrimp basket, fried shrimp with french fries, with tartar sauce and ketchup. Boom. All right. That was my order. Then I order fruit, surprise, Kool-Aid, whatever. And they sell these bottles of $4. I get that one, then I get the tea peach. So I get 2 drinks. Pork chop sandwich was $8. Shrimp basket was $15. So another 10, 25, 35. My stuff was $35, roughly. He gets the 3-piece fish with okra, and he gets boudin balls, fried boudin balls. He gets 2 of the teas, the lemonade teas, like the Arnold Palmer. With the tip, I gave her a tip, $70, right? $72, $12.25, right? 1 o'clock or 12:50, we still waiting on our food. Now it's 30 minutes. We got a pork chop, some fish, and some french fries, and some shrimp. Well, his came with shrimp. The 3 fish came with shrimp. It's 30 minutes. It's 12:50. We done been in this joint 30 minutes and we still don't have our food. So then 5 minutes later, right at the 30-minute mark, they bring out the food. She bring out this stuff like it's to go. So we sitting at the hot top. They got a bar with daiquiris. So we sitting there, right? They bring the food. I look through mine. I got a pork chop. Pork chop is not fried hard like I requested. They got his fish. They don't have his okra. They got his boudin balls. They don't have my shrimp. Call the young lady over, hey, they're missing his okra. They missing, he tells them they missing my okra. Tell her, hey, they don't have my shrimp basket. Oh, okay, let me get it. Okay, she leaves out. So as a young lady at the bar, by this time, she's behind the bar getting her some ice. I don't know what's going on. But remember, I'm trying to patronize my black people, my black establishments, right? So I done been in there 30 minutes. He starts to eat. I'm still waiting because now I'm frustrated that you don't have my shrimp. So then she said, well, let me go get it and get his okra. So I go tell the little chick who was sitting at the bar, but now is behind the bar. Hey, can I get a cup of ice? Well, you're going to have to wait on her because she's going to have to charge you. What you say? Charge me? Charge me for what? I said, I just need some ice. Well, yeah, you got to wait till she come back. I said, man, I done spent $70 goddamn dollars in here. What do you mean she going to charge me? And then the other older lady was like, nah, give her some ice. Like, fuck you mean? Charge me. I done spent $70 on a pork chop, some shrimp, and some fish. Or you got to be kidding me, right? So 10, 15 minutes later, I still don't have my shrimp. So as another guy sitting at the bar drinking beers, he come by. I guess this was his, because now I'm pissed off. This was his attempt at customer service. He told, man, everything okay? I'm like, nah, it ain't okay. My pork chop is not fried hard. I don't have my shrimp. And then apparently they missing his fried okra. And he's not of this persuasion. He's a lighter hues persuasion. And so he's like, oh man, well, you want me to tell him to put your stuff back in the, what? Do I want you to put my stuff back in the grease? Hell no. Just don't worry about it. I'll put this shit in the air fryer when I get home for like 10 to 15 minutes. I'm just waiting on my, all right, man, well, I'm sorry. You know, apologetic and all of that. That's fine. But still, and I spent $80, $70 in this joint, 72 or 73 to be exact. And you talking about, oh man, I'm sorry. No, sorry don't get it, bro. So then 20 minutes later, they bring out my shrimp, but along the while we're waiting on the shrimp, I kept my bag closed, but now my boy is eating his fish and we gotta do this. Why you think I'm doing this? Fighting fucking flies. Now I gotta fight, not having my shit on time. Now I gotta have not this shit, y'all representing the boudin balls with cheese, which we ordered. We get boudin balls, no cheese on the inside, even though I didn't eat them. But this is what he was saying. I was like, how the boo? Oh, they not as described. So then I gotta keep doing this to what? Fight fucking flies. It's like, I wanna do business with y'all, but y'all make it hard. And I'm talking to black businesses because y'all going in with the attitude of like, whatever we do is acceptable. No, the shit ain't acceptable. You gotta understand that I'm a customer. It's lunchtime, goddammit. I gotta get back to lunch. You don't know I'm the boss and I ain't got to go back if I don't want to. But goddammit, I want to be in a timely fashion. Within an hour and a half, I want to be back. Or as a patron or a customer, I want my food within 20 minutes. For $70 fucking dollars, I could have went to Papados and had a drink in addition to having some food, and it would have been for two people less than $70. Or at least it would have been $70 and we would have had an atmosphere. We wouldn't have to listen to music glaring and blaring and listen to nonsense and then keep doing this to fight the fucking flies. But then I'm the bad guy when I bring this up without having an attitude. You goddamn right I got an attitude. So I don't know if I'm wrong, if I'm getting too animated, if I'm trying to tear black business down. No, if I was trying to tear black business down, I would give you their name and their address and I would show you the receipt. I still may pull the receipt out of my pocket just so you can see it. As a matter of fact, I'm doing that. I'm gonna cover up the name of the business, but I want you to see. just so you know I'm not playing. But I'm gonna cover up the name of the business so you can't see, right? Let me make sure it ain't at the bottom. No, it ain't the bottom. Order in, 2-man. And it has it right there. What does it say? Cajun pork chop sandwich, sandwich only. Pork chop and bread only. What does that say? Fried hard. Then 3-piece fish, 6 shrimp, catfish. Look at that. Boom. Everything we got. Everything we got. What's the total? 73 what? 38. 73.38 for a pork chop sandwich, 8 shrimp, French fries, 2 drinks, a 3-piece catfish, 6 shrimp, boudin balls, and 2. So we got 4 drinks. It's $73 fucking dollars. And I gotta wait damn near an hour to get my food, and this shit ain't right. And I gotta fight flies the whole time. But then this is a black business, and you're telling me that I should be cool with that. I should accept that. If I wanted to be an asshole, if I wanted to tear them down, I would show you the back of this receipt so you can see the name. I'd call them out by name. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, as a people, as a business owners, we got to do better than that. Because see, these same folk will go somewhere else and complain like a motherfucker if they had to deal with the shit they deal with over there. But then when it becomes to us, oh, we just supposed to accept it as normal. The shit ain't normal. But guess what? I'm not going back. Or if I do go back, I may go back for the Kool-Aid. I may go back for a daiquiri or something. Other than that, I ain't eating there. I ain't staying there now. No. But it's like, this is just, this on the Friday, Juneteenth, this just got up under my skin today. I couldn't hold it in. So I'm sorry to rain on y'all parade or piss on y'all parade, whatever they say. It's the goofy guy with the goofy glasses or whatever. I'm cool. I just want y'all to have a good day. Sip, sip. But be careful when you go to these black businesses. Let me hear. Give me the thumbs up for this video. Subscribe so you can get more of this content. But also, if you had experiences, how would you train your people? Or what can we tell these restaurants to where they know that they shouldn't be doing this bullshit and we need to do better? Right? Miss Harris. Oh, you probably never had a bad experience. Right? Because you got the perfect life. Sip, sip. Y'all have a good one. Sip, sip.